which is Keyshawn is going to be facing June 7th in his hometown.
That's gonna be a hell of a fight because Keyshawn ain't gonna run. They
Right.
they're gonna trade some serious shots, but I think Keyshawn to get him. If I'm mistaken, Santos was off for 2 years with an injury or something. So I don't know if if he's gonna be sharp. You know,
Hmm.
he might be, but he been off for 2 years, so time will tell. But I think Keyshawn to get him.
You think Keyshawn will stop him?
I don't know about stopping, but he'll beat him. It's a possibility. I don't know what type of injury I know he had an injury or something, so I don't know what type of injury he had. You know.
De Los Santos, listening to him talking, I'm going to be doing an interview with him this week, but he says that if he clips Keyshawn Davis, it's over for him because Keyshawn has been clipped before and has had survival mode, and the guys that he's been clipped has not even been close to the punching power that De La
When he
Santos.
say clip, I don't
I
know.
think Albright, the guy that actually Keyshawn's brother's going to be fighting on that same card. You
Mm,
know, he clipped Keyshawn. Keyshawn instantly clinched him right
yeah,
away, and that was the first time I feel like people have seen Keyshawn quote unquote hurt.
yeah.
Um,
It
right.
come with it come with a. I mean,
And the guy is cracking. Like I was talking to Brian Norman
mm,
Jr., and
mm,
he said that I'm put this on record, Mills, and I said not just Tank is the hardest person I've been punched. That's the punching power.
mm,
De Los Santos is with Tank on that in that punching power, status, and he's been in there with Ennis, Crawford. You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right,
Charles Conwell. So he's been in there with big guys, and
right.
he's saying that these smaller guys are punching harder than those guys.
Yeah, yeah. I could see that because sometimes when I work with guys in the gym with the bodysuit on, sometimes the smaller guys hit harder than the big guys.
It's like
Yeah,
a pin, it's like a stabbing pin needle.
yeah, yeah. I definitely understand what he's saying. But time will tell, man. That's gonna be a good fight. What's the date on that fight?
June 7th, Newark.
Oh, shit, right around the corner.
Yep. Yep. It's going to be an intense fight. Abdullah Mason's also having a nice step up himself. He's going to be fighting Nakatilia, another former opponent of Shakur Stevenson on that
Hmm.
card. Shakur feels like there's a lot of hating going on for him, when it comes down to like Top Rank and, Mike Carpenter. I seen that, he pretty much dissed Mike Carpenter. Like, you're
I,
pretty
I
horrible at your job.
I read
And this is
something.
your third take right now.
I read something where they said Shakur ducked his. What did he say? He ducked his class. Then the baby's coming behind him is about to bypass him. It was something to that effect. You know,
Who said that?
it was an article that somebody put on the internet.
Okay.
Yeah. So time will
What's your,
tell.
what's your thoughts on that?
I understand what they're saying. A lot of people he could have fought this far that he didn't fight yet. And then you got Abdullah Mason, and you got guys coming up behind him in the weight class, and we'll see if he'll fight them eventually. You know,
Right. So, so also, while he was doing interviews in the press, I also seen that, somebody asked about, how does he feel if Tank gets the Jake Paul fight, and Shakur said that if he's not fighting me, it's disrespectful to the sport. If he took a Jake Paul fight. What's your thoughts on that?
I don't think it's disrespectful to the sport. What he supposed to sit and wait? Both of them was signed with PBC at once. They could have fought then. You know what I'm saying?
When was that they were signed? They were both signed
I
together.
thought I thought Shakur was with PBC one time. Maybe I'm wrong.
No. Shakur was he signed right from Top Rank, I believe.
Oh, I thought he had an opportunity to go with PVC or something.
No, I believe he had an opportunity.
Yeah, he
Yeah, he
could have.
had offers and stuff like that.
Yeah, he could have fought them.
Um,
He don't dictate, you know. But yeah, that if that Jake Paul fight gonna put money in your pocket, get the money. Shit.
do you feel like the rematch with Lamont Roach will generate more money than a Shakur Stevenson fight with Tank?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
because I
Because
mean,
his
you guys broke record. Well, go ahead.
because no disrespect to Shakur, but the world seen his last 2 or 3 performances, you know. So they would rather see the rematch between Tank and Roach than to see that again.
Because we put you on
Now,
stage
if Shakur come
already.
out, if he come out and blaze Cepeda, now you can talk. If he
Ooh.
blaze Cepeda, shit, now people eyebrows gonna go up. But if he come out against Cepeda with the same lackluster performance, they gonna say, "Oh man," you know. I'm just, you know, but I think Shakur gonna beat Cepeda.
Mm.
But if he don't, you know, the critics gonna get him.
Who do you feel like is the A side B side in that situation? Because like obviously you know Turk, they're doing a lot of work with Eddie Hearn, but also in the same token a lot with Oscar De La Hoya. Oscar De La Hoya, that
I
that
think
uh Ring Magazine belt was his at one moment in time and sold it to Turkey Al Sheik.
I think Shakur the A side.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think Shakur the A side. Cepeda ain't look too too good his last couple of performances either. You know, kind of wide. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Not. Yeah, I think Shakur the A side.
Got dropped a couple times from
Yeah,
Farmer as well.
yeah,
Not necessarily a big puncher. But
right.
do you feel like Farmer punches harder than Shakur?
Nah, about the same.
Nah. Oh, so
He take more chances than Shakur though.
he takes more chances than
Yeah,
Shakur.
yeah. He'll stand there with you. You know, he was
Oh,
right there with Cepeda a few times. You know,
mm-hmm.
a lot of times. I don't see Shakur standing there with Cepeda. He just gonna box the shit out of him for 12 rounds. If he stay inside, it'll be a surprise.
Mm, mm. That's gonna be a very interesting fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because
I think that should be the main event though.
oh yeah, you think
Yeah,
they should?
yeah. Support Shakur Cepeda because that should be the main event.
Mm.
Yeah,
They were saying because of the excitement of Edgar Berlanga, the punching power of him and Shiraz, that and they, always in boxing, they always like people want to see big guys fight each other.
I like punches too, but I don't. But Belanga's not one of those guys that. Well, he knock people out, you know, but he don't attack you constantly. Like he don't he don't
He's not
stalk.
like a real pressure fighter. You're
Yeah, he
saying?
don't stalk you, but he can punch though.
Mm.
You got a puncher that's coming and stalk you. That shit bring excitement.
But tell me, like, do you feel like that fight per se is not gonna go the distance?
I think Belanga get him out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the late round.